my name is Keith Parker and welcome to a new video. Today's video is going to be about Tesla. I'm going to tell you my personal experience. I had this car since 2023, September. When we bought the car, it was a taxi car, yellow taxi. When we bought the car, it has 170,000 kilometers. But anyway, it's performing incredibly good because we were driving car every single day. I already told you before about my experience. So I'm a driver almost 3 years. And since the day we bought the car, we were driving every single day since 7 in the morning until 6 or 8 o'clock in the evening. And now it's 2025, and now car has 281,000 kilometers. Since the moment we bought the car, I changed only a bearing and 2 pair of wheels. And this car is incredibly technological, and it's so easy to control and see the angles when you're turning or you're parking car. So 1 bearing and winter season and summer season tires. That's all. As I mentioned before, I had a really big experience. So I was driver almost for 3 years, and for all this time I was driving many different cars: Mercedes, BMW, Skoda, Nissan, and they're all good cars, but you cannot compare it with the Tesla. The smart features that you have a lot of cameras that you can see when you park in your car. When you turn and you see the centimeters before you hit the obstacles, which is really handy. About car crash. Our first crash was super weird. We were going to the concert. So there was an artist in the another country in the Riga. So we supposed to get the boat to Tallinn. We had this crazy morning. We got a thermos because we were, putting in the tea, making a tea. It's really good to drink a hot tea while you're traveling. We got the tea. We put the super hot water. Gonna close it, but wasn't closed properly. We went to the harbor. In the way on the harbor, we understood that it's a wrong way, it's a wrong harbor. We started to panic, and in the panic we started screaming to each other. We started arguing. In this very moment, the thermos with the hot water is getting out all over the seat where was my lovely wife was sitting, and she didn't get hurt, but she was angry, and we just stopped the car. She just went out to the car. At the same time, her passport, just flipping around, kind of flying, and I saw it, and I didn't pay attention because it was a morning. It was 7 in the morning. We were panicking. We were arguing because how possibly it was happening. And we tried to go to city center. When we arrived, then we see the beautiful ferry sailing away. We came back, and the way home, we booked another boat, leaving in 1 o'clock or something. We went sleep, wake up. On the way to the port, we find out that the passport. I said, "Where's the passport?" Because I remember passport was flipped. We stopped. We checked. All car, everywhere, there's no passport. We've got about 1 hour and 30 minutes extra time. We decided to go back to the other port and see maybe we just dropped it somewhere there. It was a red light. We were staying on a turn left, and the girl behind us decided to drive over a solid line. And the car crash happened. In Finland, you don't need to call the police. You have to just take a picture. If nobody hurts and if it's damaged, not that big, you just take a picture, take a video, call insurance, and talk with the insurance. Insurance make a decision. Basically, you can go. But the lady was a little bit panicking. She called the police. I told Diana to go get some car, taxi, whatever, and get to the port, look for a passport. Police arrived, checked the paper, said everything all right, about maybe 30 minutes. And then I drive back to the port. We didn't find the passport. Passport was lost. And so we lost concert. A week later, of course, police called and said that you can come and pick up a passport. Crash number 2. We were driving on a highway. I'm driving highway autopilot. I don't know, for some reason, some drivers in Finland, they like to do this. They like to come close. When you drive a Tesla, while the car in autopilot, it sensed the car is too close and it started hitting a brake. So I turned off the autopilot. I took a control in my hand, and the guy was continuously just getting close. so I had to turn steering wheel a little bit left. But it was raining, something happened, the car started to skid, swaying left and right, then it spun us about 100 degrees and we rolled back. While we were spinning, I feel like car was slightly correcting itself. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Fortunately, we were okay. There was a lot of people. I went to see if the guy okay. So our car, of course, was damaged. There was mostly a cosmetic damage. The guy's Mercedes was, the wheel, the back wheel was shifted, so it was like moved. We also talked to the person. He also wanted to call the police, but I explained, I took a picture, I took a video, asked his phone number. He was a little bit shocked. I asked him if you need some help or driving anywhere, and he said no, I'm okay, I'm gonna wait the police. And said, okay, we don't have time, we are working and we have to go. When we were starting to driving, you can hear that kind of noise that something happened there. Something was broken a little bit. But anyway, the same day we were driving maybe 300 kilometers and it was okay. We asked insurance, they fixed the damage. Of course, they refused to fix some kind of technical parts and they say, well, there was old bearings and some stuff also was old and we're not gonna change it. We're not gonna pay for that. There was some kind of a noise when you're driving. It sounds like a bearing. We changed the bearing and the sound's still there. And we drove about 8,000 kilometers after that and it's still good. And the company that was fixing, that was checking, said that basically everything is all right. So we actually was really surprised. It was a huge damage, huge car crash. After that, it's actually survived. Require a minimum so it still can go. So in my opinion, I really like the car because it's durable. You don't spend a lot of money for parts and some kind of filters, oil and stuff like that. As a professional driver, I can rate the car 10 out of 10. One thing I don't like Tesla Model 3 is the suspension. I like soft suspension, it's a bit hard, but at the same time, because it's a sport car. I'm very impressed about durability. I tested myself. That's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, leave your thoughts in the comments. What do you think? Do you have a Tesla? Do you have any experience? Subscribe to my channel and see you in the next video. Double fist.